Achieving financial success and mastering debt management are fundamental goals for many individuals seeking stability, financial security, and prosperity. While the path to financial well-being can vary based on personal circumstances, there are timeless principles and strategies that can guide anyone toward these objectives. So, if you're looking for a comprehensive exploration of the idea of getting rich using debt as a tool, it's essential to approach this subject with clarity and caution. While debt can indeed be leveraged strategically to build wealth, it comes with significant risks and responsibilities. In this comprehensive discussion, we will explore the essential components of financial success, delve into effective debt management techniques, and unveil the secrets to achieving lasting financial freedom. 1. The role of debt in wealth creation. Debt can be very tricky. While on one hand it can help you achieve your goals and build your wealth, it can also be a downfall if you do not know how to use it properly. Debt, often viewed negatively due to its association with financial burden, can be strategically employed to generate wealth under specific conditions and with careful planning. The secret lies not in accumulating debt indiscriminately, but in leveraging it judiciously to acquire assets and investments that yield returns exceeding the cost of borrowing. 2. Understanding good versus bad debt. Not all debt is created equal. To harness the power of debt for wealth accumulation, it's crucial to differentiate between good and bad debt. Debt that helps put you in a better position may be considered good debt. Borrowing to invest in a small business, education, or real estate is generally considered good debt, because you are investing the money you borrow in an asset that will improve your overall financial picture. Bad debt, on the other hand, refers to loans or outstanding balances owed that are no longer deemed recoverable and must be written off. Incurring bad debt is part of the cost of doing business with customers, as there is always some default risk associated with extending credit. The difference between good debt and bad debt is that good debt offers long-term financial benefits to you, whereas bad debt hurts your finances. I would equate bad debt with taking on too much risk without the ability to repay it. Bad debt is either too risky or too costly. Credit card debt is probably the most common example of bad debt. Car loans are another example of bad debt, because they are used to borrow money to buy an asset that depreciates. In general, borrowing to support ongoing living expenses is not a good use of debt. Student loans are probably the most common example of good debt, given the correlation between a college degree and higher earnings throughout your career. Good debt can help borrowers accomplish an objective, or help them avoid a bad outcome. When it comes to accomplishing your objectives, taking out a mortgage on a new house can be considered another common example of good debt. For most people, it's not possible to pay for a house outright. However, even if you were able to pay for it in one large payment, there are benefits to taking on debt for a home. Paying down a mortgage results in equity in a home, as well as potential tax advantages. Plus, if you know you'll be able to make your monthly payment, there is the additional benefit of improving your credit score by making the payments consistently. 3. Assessing your debt tolerance. Your comfort level with a given amount of debt depends on your tolerance for risk. It's important to understand the downside of taking on debt, so you can determine how comfortable you are with that risk. For example, if you borrow to diversify your portfolio, are you willing to ride out a volatile stretch in the market? Also consider your time horizon. Are you determined to pay off an investment-related debt in 2 years? Or would you be okay if it took longer? Questions like these can help you assess whether you feel comfortable taking on debt as a part of your investment strategy. Debt tolerance is different for everyone. You always want to look at your cash flow and make sure you have enough income to service your debt. But determining the amount of good debt you should take on is more art than science. It's important to talk with a financial professional before incorporating debt into your financial strategy. The secret to getting rich with debt lies in disciplined and strategic use, focusing on leveraging borrowed funds to acquire income-producing assets that outpace borrowing costs. Success requires careful risk management, cash flow planning, and a long-term perspective on wealth creation. By understanding the difference between good and bad debt and implementing sound financial strategies, individuals can harness the power of debt to build lasting wealth. However, caution should always be exercised, and professional advice sought when navigating the complexities of leveraging debt for wealth creation. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, or share this video and subscribe to this channel about personal finance and investing.